In a global landscape where progress is propelled by actions, an increasing focus is being placed on harnessing the transformative influence of women in steering economic affairs. The Include Her Forum, organized by Shimei Solutions, is one of the great platforms used to share and celebrate the success stories of women across the world and to recognize the invaluable contributions they bring to the table.
We must celebrate any effort at inclusion. If for a long time women who are more than men in terms of our population, if they've not been part of the national decision making, then that's problematic. So if at least now we are making effort at including them at that level, that's good. But we have to broaden the conversation. It's not enough just to give few women it's a tokenism. You are just giving something to tick a box. We need to have a bigger conversation that how come that in a country where women are more than men, when it comes to decision making roles, women are not given that, and what can we do? And that goes back to certain practices. So people say patriarchy. So there is a culture, part of the culture where women are assigned to certain roles in society. There are things that men can do and women can do. We need to break those barriers. We need to create an environment that allows both men and women to compete. You see, it's not about doing women a favor. Because in most conversations, when we talk about including women, it's about affirmative action. That, oh, let's deliberately give women this and that. It shouldn't be the case that today, if a woman is made a running mate, then there are a lot of fanfare. That should be a natural process. We should have a situation where women can aspire to be president like the men do.
Media personality Kokui Salome emphasizes that while the call for women's empowerment is crucial, the elevation of individuals should be grounded in merit rather than solely based on gender.
I think there are many examples of women who have made it by dint of hard work. Their credentials speak for themselves. These are highly educated women who have worked hard to get where they are. And when we look in the upper echelon of management in companies and even for business owners in this country, we see phenomenal accomplished women. I'll emphasize elevation based on merit. Let's promote excellence. Let's encourage excellence. There are brilliant women out there. Let's promote that and project that. That inspires other women to aspire to be brilliant. I think quotas are good if those quotas give opportunities to people who have earned them. I don't think quotas should exist just to tick a box or just to say, well, you said we should have 50% women, so we found 50% women to add to the 50% of men. That's not enough, because beyond that, how does that better our circumstance? If whichever woman you're bringing in, just because she's a woman, what is she going to add to the table? And then if she doesn't excel or she doesn't succeed, then what happens to the opportunity for the next woman?
Founder of Shimei Solutions and life coach Lady Sam has been sharing the inspiration behind the forum.
Well, Lady Sam is somebody who is passionate about motivating people and pushing them to their potential. So every year when it comes to International Women's Day, I look at the theme and I adapt my conversation. The driving force is I'm a woman who is passionate about other women achieving their goals, and we have International Women's Day. That's a perfect opportunity for us to put ourselves on the map, to make our voices be heard, because there are so many contributions from women from all walks of life, but sometimes their voice is not heard, and this is the perfect opportunity. So I got these wonderful resource women together who agreed, and you heard them today saying wonderful things, giving great insights, and that's what drives me. If I can help in some way or some form to impact people, you know, then I've done my job. And it's about equal opportunities. It's about women having the same opportunities as men so long as they have the same credentials. It's not about being against men, because at the end of the day, we can't do this without men, right? You see, there are some men in the program today. So I don't want to speak for others. For me, I would say I do believe in women's rights, but we can't do it without the men.
Women taking center stage on all of you.